Welcome back to Long Live the Queen. Okay, we're about to go to the Grand Ball and step on some feet because we don't know how to dance. We never learned that. It never came up. It wasn't important, okay? Don't judge me. Anyway, are you ready for the Grand Ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you. To see their queen. Not queen yet. Queen to be. Just a princess right now. Get it right. You're the king. You should know these things. It's not that hard. Get your act together, Mr. Jocelyn. Oh. That was a very ladylike gulp, but it's fine. She has a manly gulp. Or, maybe not manly. Definitely not feminine, though. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Presence failed, elegance failed, composure failed, decoration failed. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. +1 afraid, +1 pressured. Oh, that's good. We gained pressured. That'll be helpful. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure Oh my goodness. I'm not 2 minutes in, and I already flubbed a line. That is not good. Anyway, after a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. He just tears it off. Here, take it. Just take it. It'll be helpful. Trust me. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kigal alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Intrigue plus court manners failed. My intrigue surely was fine, my court manners wasn't. Okay. We could go with someone scandalous, that'd be fun. Someone already married. And then nobody would think we're gonna marry them, because they're already married, of course. It's a safe choice. Someone younger, which would, again, be a safe choice, you know. Dancing with a 9-year-old, they're not gonna think you're gonna marry him. Someone about your age, that would be very much along the realm of they're gonna think you're gonna marry this person. And I think the same for someone older than you. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there's a way, which I'm probably remembering this wrong, but if I remember right, there is a way to try to dance with the Duke of Sedna, I believe it was, the man who wanted to marry us. And so you try and dance with him, and he rejects you. And in order to do that, you have to pick someone older than you. I think there are some other things that you have to do as well, but let's see if it happens. You look around for a likely candidate, and your eye settles on Chane, the Earl of Mima. He's almost 10 years older than you are, and quite good looking, so why not enjoy yourself? It didn't happen. Okay. Oh well. No harm in trying. Didn't lose anything. He smiles brightly at your approach, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Dance failed. Unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do when, and trip over your own feet. Oops. Between the dances, there was time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. Court manners plus flattery failed. During a lull in the music, Banion, the Duke of Murray, taps an elegant fingernail against the wine glass, letting a clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her words of wisdom guide us through our difficulties. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila. Lila? I think Lila. Duchess of Lila. And a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No Bryony. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, remember being so close by. Since magic failed. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Okay, back to the mood. We are very pressured, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's just get her more cheerful. So, become more lonely and cheerful, or more yielding and lonely and cheerful. And those are the only two options. I don't want to become more yielding, or more lonely for that matter, but that is fairly high up there. And so, we should be fine. Yeah, we don't want to become more yielding. Just double checking that. Okay, so we come over here. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. No! She's depressed. No, she's afraid. Not depressed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. But, I can become pressured after this. We should be fine. And, at the very least, conversation does not have a penalty, so I can start focusing on that for now, at least. I need public speaking. So we're gonna go with that. Go over here. Public speak. The ability to use words well under pressure. I can't use words well even when I'm not under pressure. So I need that. I think that helped me. Oh, she's so scared. Oh no. Makes me upset. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father is not alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noblewomen go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Composure failed, as you can tell. Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trip her as she passes. They're all gonna fail. So might as well go with the funny one. Good afternoon, Countess. My, what large breasts you have, putting them on display for any particular reason? Flattery failed. Elodie! Really, my dear, it's not polite to comment on a lady's attributes like that. If you are young, you will grow. Ooh, more angry. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman. Nothing more. She wants something more. And it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Intrigue, success. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Foreign threats, let's say. That's what I'm hoping for. It's not really concern, but let's say it anyway. I need to know if any foreign powers are moving against me. As you wish. Okay. And now, if we attend court, that'll make her more depressed and more yielding, but also much more pressured. Current mood is depressed. But it'll add 2 to yielding, which will bring it lower. Bring it higher than depressed. That should work. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father, and it may be important for your future. Yes, she's yielding. Very good. Very, very good. So, we have composure, elegance, and presence, all with a nice little bonus. And what we need is presence. But in order to get that high enough, we also need enough composure and elegance. So, we will do those first, and then do presence later. Week 19, that's where we're at. Composure and elegance are up there. They're doing well. How nice, how quaint. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discretion. Based on the records in accounting success. Yay. That's predictable. Based on the records and notes of current expenditures, if you maintain the current rate of tax, you will still have 5,120 gold lassie and 15 silver talassie available for special projects. Logistics failed, trade success. Any little trade dispute shouldn't need more than a few hundred lassie to sort out, at least temporarily. Let's lower taxes. That should make the people happy, presumably, which would then lessen the threat of commoner uprising, right? I hope. I'm just trying to mitigate things until we can get to that war that we need to happen. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. Okay. We are yielding, which, okay, yielding is what I needed, not pressure, I guess. So, I can make her more cheerful and more lonely by coming over here and walking in the gardens again. Then, a walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. And now, let's do composure and elegance again. And then after that, we can start with presence. And just go ham on presence. Those are both above 30. That's good. About 33. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Sid's magic failed. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? Now, here's a little pickle that we're in. So, he's not possessed. He's a lumen. He killed his wife for I don't remember why, but he did it. If we pardon him, then we're letting a murderer go free. If we execute him, then he will attack us, and I think he will end up killing us. And so we can try to imprison him, but then he'll just break free. But at least it's something. Whether there were demons or not, you still killed a woman, your wife. +1 angry. I won't forgive you for that. You will be in prison for the rest of your life. His mouth opens to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, your majesty. Afterwards, you receive a report from your agents near the Talassian border. There is unusual activity going on in the Duchy of Sedna. Official messengers have been coming and going between the Sedna customs stations. Trade partial success. Is Duke Talarast planning oh my goodness, learn to read. Is Duke Talarast planning to how do you distribute trade? That doesn't make any sense. Is Duke Talarast planning to disrupt trade between Sedna and Elath? Or is this a sign of something worse? Let's send soldiers to the border. You detach a battalion of soldiers to guard the border between Sedna and Elath. If he tries anything, you'll be prepared. Okay. We still have roughly 14 weeks, I believe, until we need to pass all those checks. So we have plenty of time to, it's the same text over and over again, to fix our stats up. We're almost there. And so let's go with presence twice. Because that is the one that, oh no. Okay, there we go. I hit my mic. That was not fun. It almost fell. Anyway, presence is the one we need. So we're gonna go with presence twice. And that should bring that up fairly high, 39. And we unlocked a new outfit, which is nice. Oh, whoops. You received word that the murderer you condemned to prison has escaped. A large explosion rocked the jail he was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. It will now fall to the Royal Treasury to repair the damage. Let's go with Global, bring yielding up a bit, and let's visit the Treasury. That'll probably give us some interesting text to read. Counting success, +1 willful. Oh no, it was the dungeons that he broke out of. Why would he be kept in the Treasury? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. I don't know what I was thinking. We're not going to get any interesting text here. But you visit the Royal Treasury and check your available funds. Actually, no, this is what I can do. Just go right back. That's nice. This will give me +1 yielding and +1 afraid. Which will it'll level anger / afraid out, but it'll bring yielding further away from the balance. But that's fine for now. Let's do it. I want to see the text. Affected by yieldingness. +1 yielding, +1 afraid. You creep through the castle dungeons, catching glimpses here and there of the fate that awaits troublemakers in this kingdom. Even nobles can end up here sometimes. It's a good reminder to stay on the straight and narrow. Really, nothing about the huge hole in the wall? Oh, I don't like that. Coronet boosts royal demeanor. That's nice. It's a very regal outfit. And now we can do presents twice more. And then that should be fine. And we should be able to do public speaking. And really all of conversation, because we needed to get that up so that we can raise public speaking as high as we need it. But for now, let's do presents twice again. Get that way up there. Crank that baby up. 82.29. That should be high enough. I think the only one that had to be above 70 was foreign intel. And then instrument and voice together had to be 100. But I think the others just had to be at 70. In order to make this work. Anyway. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Eris? I'm gonna go with Eris. His stepmother, Eris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Open history failed. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. But I do. Well, not bad about her, but about the situation. She is so powerful that she is known as Novin's second queen, or something along those lines. And so, giving her another duchy to control would be bad, because it would just strengthen her position to the people, and she'd be more likely to rise up against us. And that is not good. That is not what we want at all. So she does not get the boy at all. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. Okay, I could marry him, or I could send him to his grandfather. I believe if we send him to my uncle, something happens. Like something bad happens. Either to Adair or to the uncle. There's either one of them gets killed or there's an attempt on one of their lives. I don't remember which. But either way, it's not a good time. Let's just marry the poor boy. Oh no, I mean send him to his grandfather. For a second I forgot that was a choice. I don't know why. We're sending him to his grandfather. We're not gonna marry him. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adair has. He should be a regent. As you wish. Okay. And now, we do not need yelling at all, I believe. So we need to up public speaking and everything else in that category. And so, yelling does not help, but it's not hurtful either. Willful and depressed, I believe, both hurt that. What we need might be pressured. But what we really need is to just get rid of yielding, and this is the fastest way to sneak out. It'll give us +2 willful. +1 lonely, +2 willful. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Okay. So now, we go over to court manners and flattery. Oh, this episode's been going on for quite a while, so I guess we'll end it right here then, huh? That'll be a good idea. Right as we get the musician! The spy woman. You can see her next time.